Hey guys, I just wanted to post a video tonight to tell you how awesome my day went, and by awesome I mean what the hell happened today. I had a pretty good day at work. I had a personal victory, which I did not think was going to occur, in helping this girl pass her licensing test to become an insurance agent. Glamorous, right? I was so excited because she had taken this test so many times that I was really fearing that she wasn't going to pass. And so when she passed today, I was like through the roof ecstatic. And so when I came home, I was like, I'm going to celebrate. Most people celebrate, I think, with wine or drinks of some sort. I celebrate with food because it's delicious and I love it. And so I decided that I was going to make a steak because that's what poor people celebrate with when they celebrate with food. They celebrate with steak. And so I had a steak in my freezer and I got it out like a normal person and I set it on my kitchen counter and left it there to kind of thaw out a little bit. And came back a little bit later to see if it was thawed, and it was not. So I did the force thaw thing, and I stuck it in the microwave because, it's what normal people do. And got it out of the microwave, and I was like, it's November. I'm not really gonna go outside and grill this. I'm gonna put it in the oven. Let's put it in the oven. That's cool. We can do that. So I go to I turn my oven on and I'm like, wait, I don't really know how to cook a steak in the oven. So I look it up. Smart thinker. I look it up and there's this website that tells me that I need to put a skillet in my oven for like 3 minutes and then take the skillet out, put the steak in the skillet, and then put the skillet back in the oven for like 3 minutes, flip it over, put it back in for 3 more minutes, take it out, and then put it like right up next to the broiler and leave it in there for 3 to 5 minutes depending on how well done you want it. And I was like, okay, I can do this, but putting a skillet in my oven for no good reason seems really dumb when I have baking sheets, that's kind of what they're there for. So I went to college and I don't like to wash dishes because that's what I learned in college is how not to wash dishes. And so I took my baking sheet and I put aluminum foil over it so I would never have to wash it. And put the steak on it, put all my seasonings on, got super ready. I was so excited for the steak. And I put it in the oven for 3 minutes and then I flip it over and I put it back in for 3 minutes and then I was like, okay, so it told me that I then had to put it closer to the broiler. I can do that. So I put it right on the top shelf, which is not like right up against the broiler, but I mean, it's kind of close. It's like the top shelf. And I am proceeding to, go about things in my kitchen and I'm like, God, that is just making a lot of like noise and smells. And I'm like, I know it's not even close to being done. It's only been in there for like a minute. And I had cut it open in the meantime and it was still all red inside, which, whatever. So yeah, I look down into my oven like this. And lo and behold, apparently aluminum foil can set fire. I had no idea that it could like catch fire and hold it and sustain it, but it can. And when it catches fire and you see it and you open the oven, sometimes more of it catches fire and there's like fire all the way around your steak and you're like, shit, what do? I have to get it out of there because it's all going to catch on fire. My stove's going to catch on fire. My apartment's going to catch on fire. I'm going to die. I'm going to have to get my cat out. So you grab the most logical thing to grab, which is a cloth kitchen holder business, and you reach in and you grab the stuff out of the oven, which, by the way, is on fire, and you're holding a cloth piece of shit that is going to light on fire in like 2 seconds, and then your shit lights on fire, and you're like, my hand's on fire, and so you blow it out, and you like try to stomp it out, because that makes sense, you do this with it, and then that it stamps the fire out, but your shit's still on fire, you still have a fire in your kitchen, and so you decide to blow on it as hard as you can. That was attractive, I know. And then you realize while you're doing this, all the like towels and stuff are sitting right beside my oven, which is where I'm blowing the fire. And yeah, it's dramatic. Moral of the story is, don't cook steak as a present for yourself. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken it outside. Yeah, that's the moral of the story. If you're going to cook steak, cook it outside where you can have fire in an enclosed place. Unlike your stove, which is not a comfortable place to have a fire. And what's worse about this situation was that not only was there a fire in my stove, and there was smoke everywhere, and there was fire on top of my stove when I took it all out, but that there was never a fire alarm that went off the entire time. This was like a span of at least 30 seconds. Maybe a minute, I don't know. Anyway, I was on it pretty quick, thank God, but there was no fire alarm, ever. And I was like, pretty sure that should have set off the fire alarm. So yeah, that's how my day went, and it was crazy, but the steak was incredible. It still tasted delicious, even though it was charbroiled? Is that how that works when you light it on fire? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the update on how to light your steaks on fire, because now I've given you a step-by-step of how to do that. So I hope you're all having a great day, and see you later.